Hello and welcome to Contemporary Philippine Arts from the Regions. I am Armin Rose and I will be your guide as we go through the contents of this course. This is part 13, the elements and principles of art. Let us begin with the elements of art. The line is the first element of art. Line is recognizable path created by a point moving in space. It is one-dimensional and can vary in thickness, direction, and length. Here we have several examples of line: the straight, curved, diagonal, zigzag, dashed or dotted, perpendicular, horizontal, wavy, parallel, and outline. Shape. The shape has two dimensions: length and width. It can be geometric or organic. Examples of geometric shapes are the square, the triangle, and the circle. Examples of organic shapes can be seen in nature. Form. Form exists in three dimensions. It is length, width, and height. Form can also be both organic and geometric. Like line and shape, organic forms mimic the natural lines and shapes, while geometric forms contain straight lines and angles found in man-made structure. Space. Space refers to the artist's use of the area within the artwork. There are two types of space: the positive space, which contains the subject of the artwork, and the negative space, which is the area around the subject. Color. Color is reflected light. It is organized as primary, secondary, or tertiary. Color varies in intensity, which is the brightness of the color, and in muteness, which is the darkness of the color. Value. Value describes the brightness or darkness of a color. Tint is created by adding white to a color to make it lighter, while shade is created by adding black to a color to make it darker. Texture. Texture refers to the surface quality of the object. There are two types of texture: the actual texture, which is the texture that can be felt in the artwork, and an implied texture, where there is no actual texture, but it makes you think that that is the texture of that artwork. Now we go to the principles of art. Balance. Balance is the distribution of visual weights in either side of a vertical axis. There are three types of balance. The first is the symmetrical balance, wherein there are same characteristics on both sides. The asymmetrical balance, where there are different but equally weighed features on either side. And the radial balance, where all the elements come from a central source. Emphasis. The emphasis of an artwork contains the focal point or the center of interest. This is what we first look at when we see an artwork. Contrast. Contrast refers to the arrangement of opposite elements in a composition so as to create visual interest. Movement. The movement in a static artwork refers to how the eye moves through the composition. It leads the attention of the viewer from one aspect of the work to another to create an illusion of action. Pattern. Pattern refers to the repetition of a specific visual element such as shape and form. Rhythm. Rhythm is the regular repetition or alternation of elements to create cohesiveness or interest. And finally, unity. Unity is the visually pleasing agreement among the elements in a design to create the feeling that everything works together. I do not own the pictures seen in this video. Credit for these pictures belong to their owners. The ideas discussed in this video are based on the content standards of the Department of Education. Thank you for watching and see you in the next lesson.